that was good fun. Welcome to the Rob Roy Way, Aberfoyle to Callander. Come along with us, we'll show you the site.
Nice.
Great intro to the vlog. Guys, come check out the waterfall. Wow, I've never seen something like this so close to home. Just incredible, isn't it? Hearing that natural sound, the water hitting the rocks. Wow, can't get enough of it. Wow. Can you imagine this close to Callander? Wow. Guys, in summer this definitely dries up and won't be quite as beautiful. So I'm thinking spring's just the right time to catch it. What you're seeing is probably 200 litres of water crashing over the rocks right now. Wow, amazing. Here we are, overlooking Forth Valley in the Trossachs. Wonderful. You can see for miles. Ben Ann and Benvenue just in the distance there. Great to see. Really nice walks if you're in the area. Just a short day trip. Wow. A great crisp morning for a walk. Hi guys, so this is Aberfoyle Golf Club, but it was previously known as the Moors. It was actually designed by old Tom Morris of St Andrews, and in more recent times played by young Tom Morris. But Rob Roy knew this as a bit of a dirt bike track. Difficult to play over all this ice. That's great. Look at my ass. Is it in my ass? 1300s. Rob Roy getting some natural water just from the stream down there in the moors. If you stop and think about it, wow. Isn't that amazing? You can almost imagine. Wow. Isn't it great to see these natural Christmas trees? Back in the day, Rob Roy and his gang would have used these for firewood and for jousts actually. You just trim off the branches, and him and his clan would have been out here on the open plains jousting each other. No horses, just man on man. Get me opening the fence. Oh, it's fucking padlocked. Destruction. Really very different back in Rob Roy's way. Trees everywhere, plenty of places to hide. Wee nooks and crannies. Wow. Rob Roy wouldn't last a minute these days. You can just imagine him trying to defend the land. And his enemies coming across over the hill, bows and arrows. Wow. That would have been the end of Rob Roy. As you can see, my trousers have now become shorts. And this is similar to what Rob Roy would have worn back in the day. Back then you would have gone on week-long treks looking for your enemies, and you need to be prepared for all eventualities. What they wore back in the day were somewhat made of grass, woven together into a sort of checked pattern. And that's where tartan in its modern form comes from. It's this checked grass-like pattern. So really what we're doing today is just imitating what Rob Roy did as he took a joust to the heart. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Wow. Treacherous out here on the Rob Roy Way. As you can see, total devastation from Storm Eugene and more recently Storm Rio. Look at a number on this place. Wow! It's scrambling at its finest. Wow! Yeah. Look at this. Wow. Really opens up. The Earl of Montrose. Wow. What a rich and powerful man he is. You hear that? I think we stumbled across a local adder. Somewhere in here. Again, you see it in there? Wow. One of the UK's only poisonous animals. It's just ferreting about in there. You can almost imagine basking in the sunshine. Cold-blooded animals. Dangerous. We better get out of here before we scare it. Rob Roy and his clansmen often went out on Loch Venica and played bladder ball, but also jousted in there as well with the, as you can see, the wild Christmas trees here. Great to see it just now, but shame there's no activity on the loch today. Back in Rob Roy's day, that would have been the hub of the clan, and there wouldn't have been a day gone by that you wouldn't have seen at least one soul out there swimming, or as you call it nowadays, wild swimming. But a few more miles and we'll get down there and show you a wee bit closer. Thanks guys. La Aquavita. You might be wondering what I'm saying there, but Rob Roy would know that's a jar of whiskey. And we pay homage to Rob Roy today. Back in the day, water wasn't safe to drink, so they had to distill it. Sometimes they made weak beer, but often they just had La Aquavita, which we'd call whiskey. Cheers to Rob Roy. Wow, that's brackish. Wow, La Aquavita. Hi there guys, thanks for tuning in again. So, as you can see here, we've got the spiral tree. This is first planted by Rob Roy. And what it's meant to represent is La Aquavita and its way of intertwining itself into life. Back then the water itself was brackish, so they had to find other ways to live and get fun out of things. So we call this the tree of life, which is La Arbor Vita. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in again. So here we have in this barn, you might call it, some frog spawn. So nowadays this is eaten by rich people and they call it caviar. But back in Rob Roy's day, this would have been pure nourishment, breakfast, lunch and dinner. It wasn't every day that you could get fish on down at the loch. And sometimes you just had to meddle about in these barns and take what you could get. Brilliant to see that still in action. That's the end of day one. Thanks for tuning in guys. La Dolce Vita. Catch me in the pub. So guys, you've caught me up, great speed. Welcome to Callander. This is the end of day 1, or day 2 if you're doing the proper road going way. What a sight to see all these people out on the banks in the sun. We'll see you at the pub.